what we got. I'm gonna add a poll question. Let's see. Chat messages. All right, no, we don't want to do that. All right. What's up? What's up? Mm. You want some eggs? Okay. Let's go 5 eggs. Got the steaks. Wait until they get room temperature. And we gonna egg it up, baby. Get some butter in here. Let's go. Some eggs rolling. All right, perfect. Let's get some seasonings. MD Murad, what's up? How you doing? Get a little garlic salt and some black pepper. Then we're gonna drop a little baby spinach and arugula, waiting for these steaks to get room temperature. MD Murad, how you feeling? What's going on? Doing all right? Keep your nutrition simple, baby. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop some of these in here. Some leafy greens, gotta get them. Gotta get your leafy greens. Steaks over here. Luffy, what's up, Luffy? How you doing? Make sure y'all can hear me. I think y'all can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear me. I would appreciate that. All right, the eggs are doing well. Gonna turn them on a little lower. Gonna add a little splash of this almond milk just to give them a little fluffier. Oh yeah, very nice. See the eggs egging? So I can turn that pretty much off. Let the excess heat cook that. I'm gonna get aluminum foil for the air fryer. So today I marinated the steaks instead of just hitting it up with the seasoning. So I got these chuck eye steaks. I use Montreal seasoning for the chuck eye steaks. And I'm gonna air fry them and cook them to an internal temperature of 160. Internal temp of 160. So find the medium. Medium is 160. I'm gonna take these eggs off. And breakfast is rocking and rolling. All right. So put this butter away. Take a couple pieces of sourdough. Put that in the toaster. Right. Well, how's everybody out there doing, man? How you doing? How's your day? How's your week? How was your weekend? Talk to me. Let's let it brew. How you feeling? Let's let it brew. All right, boom. Got the steaks right here. Well, these are going in the air fryer. Right there. Steaks are in the air fryer. So I'll take it out. I'll check on it in about a couple minutes just to see what the temp is. And I'll go from there. How y'all doing, world? What's up? How's everybody doing? How's everybody's family? How's everybody feeling? Let's get a good beat going. Mr. White, what's up, man? How you feeling? Doing all right? Mr. White, I'm making some steaks in the air fryer again. Matter of fact, the rest of the ones that I had from the other day. Nice. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna rinse off this cutting board. That way it's good for cutting when the steaks are done. Let's go. Let's go. All All right, so I can go ahead and start plating some of this stuff up. How's everybody feeling this morning? If you're feeling good, type of 1. If you're feeling good, type of 1. If you're feeling like, drop a 2. If you're feeling good, type of 1. If you're feeling like, drop a 2. Gigi got mad because I didn't bring a plate home. Yeah, dude. Should have gave her your nachos, man. Should have gave up your nachos, bro. All right, so I'm gonna go check on this steak over here. But the eggs are ready. Matter of fact, the toast is ready. The steak is the star of the show, so we gotta wait on him to get ready. So far, we got the toast with the eggs. Now I just got to get a little bit of butter and some Italian seasoning sprinkled on there. I like a little Italian on my toast. Gives it a nice little flair, you know what I mean? So let's get some of that. So check the plate out. It's coming together. Yeah, you should have brought her some. You should have brought her some, bro. All right, so the steaks are in the air fryer. We're gonna throw a little of that on a little bit of butter and Italian seasoning on the toast. Gives it a nice flavor. We're gonna hit it like this. I mean, who likes dry toast? I don't like dry toast. I don't like dry toast. You go boom, hit it like that. And you go a little bit of Italian seasoning on the butter. Try it. You'll see why I like it. Nice flavor. Gonna go check those steaks in a second just to see what temp we're at. But I love the fact when you put it in the air fryer, you can set it and you just gotta check on it. You don't gotta babysit it. A little bit of Italian there. All right, now we can go check on this bad boy in the air fryer. So let's do that. Frida. Morning, how are you on this fine Wednesday? May you have a wonderful time for me to get ready for work. Appreciate you, Frida. How you doing? How's your family, Frida? All right, let's do a little temp check. I know it's not finished, but let's just check it out, see where it's at. Temperature is reading about 90, about 100 degrees. So got a little ways to go on that, but that's no problem. So far, this is where we're at, and we're letting the steaks do its thing. But how y'all doing out there, world? Frida, Mr. White, how y'all feeling out there? How's it going? How is it going? If you're feeling good, type a 1 in the chat. If you're feeling like, drop a 2 in the chat. That way I can see where we're headed, you know what I mean? We're all good. Thank you for asking. How's your family? Frida, my family's doing good. On the way to great. Appreciate you asking, Frida. Thank you. And don't forget, let's go, let's grow, baby. Oh, Mr. White says one, Frida says one. I'm glad you guys are feeling good. It's a beautiful time to be alive, regardless of what's going on. It's a beautiful time to be alive. So we got our eggs mixed with a little spinach and arugula. We have our toast with some Italian seasoning on it. And we're just waiting on these chuck eye steaks to come out of the air fryer. Got a little plate for the wife too. You got to make sure she eat too. You know what I'm saying? She don't eat as much as me, but you got to make sure she eat. You know what I mean? But other than that, we waiting on that steak to finish. I think right now is a good time to make a smoothie. So while the steak is steaking, let's make a smoothie. Let's make a smoothie. Thinking if I should go with my OG smoothie. Should I go with the OG smoothie or should I go with the... I don't think I need a protein smoothie this morning because I got plenty of protein in my food. Pastor Simple, I do. Amen to that, Pastor Simple. Roger that, man. Good to see you too, bro. How you been, man? How you feeling? Ain't seen you in a little bit, man. How you feeling, man? Hope all is well. But yeah, man. We're gonna make a smoothie. I don't think I need a protein smoothie because I got steak and eggs. What's going on, Fourth Wall? I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for asking, bro. How are you, man? How are you on this fine Wednesday, man? How are you on this fine Wednesday, man? All right, let's get some berries. Because like I said, I don't need a lot of protein because of the breakfast is so high protein. So let's berry it, man. Are you traveling? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Love to hear it, bro. Glad you're doing well. It's about time to get on another challenge, ain't it? All right, so let me move the eggs out of the way. I'm gonna put the fruit in here, but I'm gonna check the temperature on that steak again. Because the air fryer is so quick, you don't wanna just leave it and overcook it. Especially not for the chuck eye, you know what I mean? So we got our fruits. Got our fruits. All right, let me check this steak like I said I would. Because I don't want to overcook these bad boys. I've overcooked them before, and oh, what a tragedy. Overcooked steak is not my favorite. All right, let's see. See, the temperature's rising. Yeah, you see that? The temperature's getting close, so we got to watch this bad boy. It's at 138. We're aiming for 160 internal. So this is about 148. Oh, this one is done on that side. Okay. So we got a couple more minutes on this steak, and then we're gonna cut it up, y'all. But good thing I checked it, because boy, oh boy, if you don't check it, it'll overcook. And I like a nice medium on a steak, man. If you like your steak medium, type of 1 in the chat. If you like your steak medium rare, type of 2 in the chat. If you like your steak well done, type of 3 in the chat. Medium, type 1. Medium rare, type 2. Well done, type 3. I used to think steak should be well done when I didn't know, about steak. But now if I cook steak well done, it just tastes like leather. So Roger that likes it medium. Frida likes it well done. Mr. White likes it medium rare. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for a nice medium. You know what I mean? We're gonna go for a nice medium. And then we're gonna rock and roll. Doors, what's up, Doors? How you doing? Fourth Wall says he has a random question. What do you call people that are only around when it's convenient? Fair weather friends. There you go. Correct. Fair weather friends. Yes. Fair weather friends. Yep. Fair weather friends are just like fair weather fans. They up, they down, they everywhere but down for you. Great answer. Roger that. Great answer, Roger that. So this is my smoothie stack for anyone that cares. It's the same smoothie I make every month. I'm really trying to bless the people by letting them know, listen, you can make great smoothies at home for the low. Is anyone active on Discord? Yeah, we still on Discord, bro. We still on there, bro. So check it out. That's the stack. Fruits, almond milk, and this stack. And you got the perfect smoothie for every. I almost forgot one supplement, but I got to check on these steaks, remember? Can't forget about these. I'm letting y'all know. You can't forget about the steaks in the air fryer. You're going to be mad if you do. You're going to be mad, y'all. Okay, we can pull them out, let them rest. We're going to let them rest. Let's see. Fairweather Friends. I tried to think of the name but couldn't find it. There you go. My pending request is there. Okay, Doors, I'll check you out, man. Oh, yeah, Doors, I deleted my Discord. I missed the program, but everything else on there was weighing me down. I got you, man. You mean everything on Discord or in our Discord? But yeah, I understand, bro. Like, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I'll check it out, Doors. So I'm going to pull the steak off. I'm going to show you what they look like before we cut it. And then, boom. I don't think it'll be a perfect medium, but it'll be perfect enough for the morning. But let's see what it looks like. So look. Boom. Check it out. So these are air fried steaks. We're going to let them rest for about 5 minutes. And then this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut them. And then the juice that's in the foil, we're going to pour it over that. And you're going to have Montreal seasoned chuck eye steak. Listen, I know people are obsessed with ribeyes, but you got to try a chuck eye. I'm telling you. I know everyone's obsessed with ribeyes. I used to be that guy. But you got to try a chuck eye. Not yours at all, bro. Okay, I got you, bro. Yeah, I understand, bro. Sometimes when there's stuff that's negative, bro, you just got to get away from it. You know what I mean? So I totally understand. I totally get it. I totally get it. Oh, you know the beautiful part about Discord requests now? Now you can check the requests on your phone. You don't have to only do it on PC. So it's beautiful. So don't forget, guys, we still got the eggs with the sourdough and the Italian seasoning on the bread. Oh yeah, with some arugula and spinach. Can't forget about that. I added a half a scoop of creatine, which will give me 2.5 grams. We're gonna blend this up, and then we're gonna cut into those steaks. Has anybody in the chat, have you ever cooked your steaks in the air fryer? If you've cooked your steaks in the air fryer, put a 1 in the chat. If you've never cooked your steaks in the air fryer, put a 2 in the chat. Or if you don't eat steak, put a 3 in the chat. Frida, you've never tried it? Doors, you've never tried it? You want to try it? Yeah, Dustin, man, listen. I'm going to show you what they look like. You can cook it to any temperature you'd like. I recommend getting something like this. Just a probe. You can either you could stick it periodically, or you can get the one with the extension. This right here will go inside. You stick it in your steak and you just cook it. And then when it hits the internal temperature, it'll beep. And when it beeps, it lets you know, hey, it's ready to go. I cook mine to 160. But air fryer steak it's a cheat code. Air fryer steak is a cheat code. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. See those beauties right there? All right. Sorry for the noise, but the smoothie has to get made. Smoothie has to get made, y'all. They look good. Thank you, Dustin. I'm going to use a little bit. I mean, you don't even need seasoning, to be honest with you, Dustin. You really don't. But I just add a little A1 just because I love A1, but you don't really need seasoning, to be honest with you. And it's slightly cooked above medium. It's more like on the medium. It's medium well, more on the medium side. But the way to get that perfect cook is to make sure when you take them out of the fridge that they're room temperature. When they're room temperature, you don't have to worry about all of that. A little bit of hot here, a little bit of warm here. Wait till they go fully room temperature. All right, so the smoothies here. Let's do a smoothie taste. It tastes good every time, but we just got to do a check. Good every time. All right. So let's get to cutting. I don't really need my big knife, but I'll use that. I'll use the samurai sword. I think it's been about 5 minutes. We'll give it one more minute and we're going to cut into this bad boy, all right? Let me make sure you guys can see it good. All right, there we go. Appreciate you, Dustin. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Does anybody here use Montreal steak seasoning? Let me show you guys what it looks like. Has anybody ever used this steak seasoning? Montreal. This is all you need for a good steak. Montreal. What's going on? What's going on, my bro? How you doing? Poi Rise. How you doing, bro? All right. So I think these are ready. I'm going to cut it against the grain, okay? What I mean by against the grain, if the lines are going this way, you want to cut it opposite of the lines. That helps it to be tender. Oh, yeah. Just like butter. So there's that medium look we're looking for right there. Medium. Nice medium. You ain't got to put a lot of work into it. But look at this, y'all. That's the medium we're looking for right there. Okay, well done for you. No problem, bro. It's however you like it, you know. But I'm gonna show you guys a little trick after you cut all the pieces up. All right. My favorite part of the steak is these the little end piece right here. You see this little end piece right here? This little end piece is like a little cap. I love that part. All right, so let's go ahead and hit it. Boom. Okay, so the steak that's more medium, my wife likes hers more well done, but she's kind of crossing over to the other side a little bit. Just a little bit. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice piece here and we're going to taste test this bad boy. But look at it. You see how it's falling apart right there? That's from cutting against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Cutting against the grain. See how it's like real flaky here? All right. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to get all your steak. Right? And then wherever you put it on the plate, you're going to take that juice. It still looks good, bro. I will eat what you got up there. Thank you, bro. You're going to take the steak, put it on your plate, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take some of the juice from the foil from the air fryer. I always recommend putting foil in there for cleanup, but also it's going to catch all the juice that came out and some of the seasonings that fell off. All right. And you're going to take that and you're going to pour it over your steak right here. Okay. So you're going to take this bad boy out. All right. And then you're going to pour some of this goodness that's in here right here. Make a little tunnel, make a little funnel, and pour some of that goodness right there. There you go. Okay, cork it. Beautiful. And there y'all have it. Look at that. Boom. You see that? You see that? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Poyraz. He says, what are you doing? Why are you being racist? What are you talking about, bro? Shout out to Turkey, though, man. Stop coming in here talking weird, bro. We're having a good time in here. But check it out, y'all. We're going to put a little bit of A1 and we're going to try it. A1 is my fave. But let's do it, man. All you need is a little bit on there. I'm going to try this little end piece right here that we talked about. No one's being racist, bro. That's what we're talking about, Poyraz. If you notice, everyone's relaxed. All right, let's see. So this is the end piece right here. Let's try it out. Listen. The edges are crispy and the inside is tender. This steak is delicious. Air fried steak, my friend. Look, we cooked the steak in the air fryer. Tenderness is perfect. Flavor. Don't sleep on Montreal seasoning, guys. I've been saying it. Montreal seasoning is Poyraz, you're the only one that doesn't understand me, bro. I'm sorry. But air fried steak, don't sleep on it. Cook it to whatever temperature you like. All you need is Montreal and olive oil or avocado oil, and you're good. Let's go over here. Delicious. So I got to plate up a little bit for the wife too. You can't leave her out, you know? So we got the eggs right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some steak for her. And boom, boom, boom. It's straight love in the air. But don't knock the air fried steak, you guys. I promise you. You will not be. You will not regret it. All right, Will, you need to about so you can mail me the plate. I got you, bro. I got you. Can you tell the biker? Can you tell the biker this? It's very hard to see because it's small, but I do see the biker. All right, we're gonna take that foil that we talked about. I'm going to try it. Listen, you won't regret it. I'm telling you. And don't forget to take that foil out. Take that foil out. Pour some of that goodness over the steak because it's really all that flavor that fell while it was cooking. Jordan or LeBron? Jordan every time, bro. Jordan every time. Yeah, Dustin, when you try it, just watch it. No, biker, my English is bad. Understand me, I am Turkish. I'm trying to understand you, but sometimes I don't. You started talking about all kind of weird stuff, so I don't understand you sometimes. But check it out. Try the air fryer, but when you air frying the steak, you got to watch it. You don't want to overcook it. You're a goat. I know the Jordan, but yeah, Scolion. I think LeBron may be one of the best athletes of all time. But when you talk about pure skill for the game of basketball, I'm going Jordan, brother. Let's drop this plate off to the wife, and we're gonna come back and eat and chat. Dustin, when you try that air fryer, man, make sure you come back and let me know how it was. You know what I mean? Because I didn't even know you could cook steak in the air fryer until I tried it one time. I said, you know what, man, let me try this. I've been doing it ever since. You welcome. Why are people comparing LeBron to Michael Jordan? As long as I live, it will always be Michael Jordan. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just different eras, you know? When you got different eras, you got people that are always going to have different opinions. I understand it. But for me, it's Jordan, bro. For me, it's Jordan. But y'all look at that plate. Look at that plate. So my other pieces of steak don't get dry. I'm going to put them in a container and pour that juice over it because I don't want my steak drying out, family. So we're going to grab this steak up, pour the rest of that foil juice over it, and then we're going to get to eating. Pour that foil juice over it, or it dries out. Get that goodness in there. Remember, you paid for it, so you want to get all that goodness in there. And then just discard it, and then your air fryer is clean. You know what I mean? Your air fryer is clean. And look how that steak is, y'all. Check it out. You got a nice little snack for later. All right, let's go eat. Let's chat. We're going to talk about whatever. You want to talk about LeBron? You want to talk about Jordan? We're going to put it all on the table. All right, let's go. Let me see what I missed. Forget basketball, I'm hungry. That's right. A1 done. Dustin said, man, basketball, I'm hungry. You got breakfast just like that. Let me go ahead and say grace because that's what I do. For the food about to receive in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. So let's go ahead and A1 a little bit. Yeah, Dusty, we be doing all kind of little food joints on here. We do it on here and we do it on Discord where we post some of the food that we make just as a part of community. And I made a smashing smoothie bowl yesterday, man. You guys want to see the smoothie bowl I made yesterday? The smoothie bowl was smashing. You want to see it? Let me show y'all the smoothie bowl I made yesterday. The smoothie bowl I made yesterday was so good. You can see more of the meals that I make on Discord, but check that out, y'all. Is that not pretty? Look at the smoothie bowl right there. Is that not pretty? Look how pretty that smoothie bowl is. It just makes you want to eat it. You see it? Pretty. LeBron wouldn't last in the Jordan era. They're gonna be debating that to the end of time, yo. Dustin, what did you think about the smoothie bowl? I got a good recipe for that one too, bro. Super simple. 0 grams of added sugar. But it's sweet from the fruits. So that's all you need. Your fourth wall. I'm gonna post that in Discord. I made it yesterday. I bought some new granola. It's pretty good granola, man. Called Love Crunch. Dark chocolate, red berries. Dark chocolate, red berries. That's what I put over it. It's got some berries, a little dark chocolate, full coconut, and cacao. But I topped that on it. And you feel like you're eating ice cream, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? You know? All right. So type a 1 in the chat if you're feeling good this morning. Type a 2 if you're hungry. Type a 3 if you're just neutral. Let's get the mood of the people this morning. Let's get the mood of the people. Fourth wall, so he's feeling good. Love it. Love to hear it, fourth wall. Air fried steak, I'm telling you guys. You won't regret it. Dustin says, I'm hungry, but I'm also feeling good. You know, Dusty, you're a rare fella. Because when I'm hungry, I'm never feeling good. But you're a rare fella, bro. Shout out to you, Dusty. What is your favorite meal of the day? Is it breakfast, lunch, or dinner? What's your favorite? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Just to say, my God. You know, when I'm hungry, man, I need some fuel, bro. Especially if you lift weights. You know what I'm saying? If you lift weights, if you're active, even if you don't lift weights, let's say you have a physical job, you need some calories, bro. Your body needs some calories. I think my favorite meal of the day. I mean, to be honest, a meal like this for breakfast trumps lunch for me. Like, yeah. A meal like this for breakfast trumps lunch for me. But what about you? Do you prefer a savory breakfast, a stout lunch, or a nice soulful dinner? It's smashing. I'm not even saying that for the camera. 100% real, smashing. So what's the hardest part of exercise? Is it the exercise part or is it the diet? Let me put that poll question. Hardest part of fitness. What is the hardest part of fitness, y'all? Is it the diet or is it the exercise part? Let's start that poll. What's the hardest part of fitness for you guys? Is it diet? Can this thing move out of the way? All right, yeah. So what's the hardest part? Is it the diet or is it the exercise part? I don't know why the poll thing has to be like smack dab in the middle of the camera. I don't know why. What's the hardest part for you guys, man? Let's see if I can give you guys some tips. Is it the diet part or is it the fitness part? Maybe you don't have any fitness issues. Hey, well, let me ask you a question. When you jump with the footwork, when you jump rope, do footwork makes you feel tired, and when you just jump rope without footwork, does your legs actually feel like you're actually getting a workout? Fourth of all, jump roping is going to give you workout effects regardless of if you're doing footwork or not. The fatigue is just a part of it. But when you footwork is going to make you feel more tired because you're using more your brain, your body, your reflexes, your coordination. But either way, it's a workout. Either way, you're getting a workout. I think if you do it intently, you're going to get a workout with intensity. Working out is basically intensity. It's intensity. Go ahead, Doors. We here, bro. Talk to me. What's going on? As long as you do it with intense or intensity. And as long as you do it with intent, you're going to get results no matter what you do. Go ahead, Doris. Like Fourth said, the floor is yours, my brother. The floor is yours, my brother. Yeah, Fourth. Well, I hope that answered your question. Um, Either way, you're getting workout. It's all about the intensity and the consistency. Mm. Sorry, guys, that was a good piece. Bon appetit for real, for real. Maybe Kunal is still typing, maybe. Let's see. Diet is 100%. Wow. Yeah, that's weird. When I was jumping rope, my legs felt tense or activated. You mean like they felt like you were working them out? Because that's what jump roping is, putting tension on your lower extremities, your calves, your ankles, your feet. That's essentially what jump roping is doing. Activating your coordination, activating your brain. What's going on, Wyatt? So either way you do jump roping, you're gonna get results, no matter how you do it. No matter how you do it, you're gonna get results. Mm-hmm. Doors, are you still there? I got you, Four. Um, I guess I would have to ask you, like, what is your goal for jump rope? Like, what are you doing jump rope for? Are you doing it for cardio? Are you doing it for um no? I have lost two very precious people the last few days. A lot of responsibility has now fallen on me. I might not be able to be as active as before. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that, Doors. Um, I know you were taking some time away. Did you still need that time away, or do you want to wait before you come back? There's no pressure on Discord, brother. There's no pressure. We just do it just to stay connected, but there's no pressure, bro. So it's totally up to you. But we're sorry for your loss, though, bro. But no pressure at all. I don't want any pressure for anybody. Let's just live and let live. You know what I mean? Now let's see. 67% say the diet is the hardest part. So why is diet the hardest part for people? Um, is it because you have a lot of cravings? Is it because you don't like discipline? Morning, bro. My problem staying consistent with my workouts. What's going on, Skyrom? Good to see you, bro. My problem is staying consistent with my workouts. So far, I'm staying on it. Good. Skyrom, sometimes you just need a little accountability. But that's awesome that you're sticking to it, bro. Um, that's why we're here, man, to hear success stories of people rocking and rolling. I want to share a few couple things with you guys. That's why I joined here before. Okay, that's no problem. Um, that's no problem, bro. I'll check your Discord your application and I'll approve it, bro. I got you, Doors. Yeah. Once I get off here, I'll approve your Discord application, bro. I got you. Welcome back. But there's no pressure. But welcome back, man. We're here for you, man. So Skyrom doing it, man. I don't even think I can do it from here. I don't even have it on here. But Skyrom, if I can ask you, what changed that made you be more consistent? Like what changed in your life that made you become more consistent with your workouts? Share it with the rest of the YouTube family. That way we can all learn, you know what I mean? Skyrom said he was having a hard time sticking to his workouts, but now he's sticking to them. And guess what? The results are loading. Let's go. Let's grow. Let's go. Let's grow, baby. Yeah, consistency is the main thing on everything, you know? And I know it's hard. People got things going on in their life. Some people have some traumas. Some people have some family situations. So I get it. I got it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Skyrom says, starting to feel the changes of my body from my back to legs and balance. That's beautiful, man. So basically, the results are making you want to stay consistent. That's beautiful. That happens to a lot of people that I train. Like some of them start off like not motivated, and then once they start to see the results, they're like, "Oh my goodness, I'm feeling it. I see it," and they start wanting to stick to it. So anybody out there that's been having trouble sticking to their workout, try a couple workouts, try a couple weeks, and allow your body to respond to the training. And before you know it, the results are going to become addicting, and then you're going to stick to it. It's a cheat code, I promise. Skyrim, don't overdo it. But when you don't feel like working out, work out anyway, even if it's just 30 minutes or 10 minutes. Bro, that's great advice. Fourth wall. That is great advice. I don't know if you guys are seeing what fourth wall is saying, but I'm going to pin this message because this right here makes a lot of sense. Don't overdo it. But even if you don't feel like working out, maybe it's not a day for a 45-minute workout. Maybe it's the day for a 15, 20-minute stretch with a couple body weight exercises in between. To stick to your program, you don't need to go balls to the wall every single day. Sometimes, if your body's calling for rest, you need to rest, stretch, invest in a. This is my favorite tool to use, guys. Invest in a foam roller. Invest in a foam roller so you can get that active recovery. It's a cheat code. After my brother left us from that time, I'm not the same person I was. Yeah, Doors, losing somebody is never easy, Doors. That's why we're here for you. You're in our thoughts, you're in our prayers, man, because that's super tough. It really means a lot. Hey, you got it, brother. That's what we're here for, bro. That's what we're here for, man. Listen, we going and we growing together, baby. You know, everybody has different things going on, but that's why we come here and we charge up like a family. You know what I mean? Yeah, fourth wall. That is the greatest fitness advice I've heard all year. Because most fitness advice is super extreme and it's never nuanced. But that, my friend, is the greatest fitness advice you can give somebody. Don't overdo it, but when you're on schedule, let's say you make a workout plan and life happens, which it does. When you make that workout plan and life happens, even if you got to stick in a 10-minute jump rope, that is going to pay dividends on staying consistent. As somebody that's been in the fitness game for over 15 years, consistency is what's going to take you there. Jumping on crash diets and crash workout plans, those are for the birds. They're not going to take you there. But staying consistent in the little things, that's what's going to take you there. Yes, Doors. When it comes to Discord, I think when you have certain people in a certain area and they're very active, I think it can pressure everyone to have to feel more active and more, you know. But I don't want Discord to be. I don't want it to be pressure. I want it to be free flowing. I want it to be fun. I don't want it to be where it's, oh, we got to check. No, 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 no. Let's just let it flow, guys. Let's let it flow, baby. And that's with everything. That's with relationships. That's with fitness. That's with family. Let it flow. Don't force it. Let it flow. Eva Watson. What's going on, Eva? What's going on, Eva? Eva was in here the other day. We had some bullies in here the other day. Eva took care of them. Eva, we might need you to moderate. You're good at it. Top of the morning. If we had some internet bullies in here the other day, Eva took them out one by one. It was a beautiful occurrence. You know the little internet bullies that be coming in. Eva, man, I just did the whole cook, Eva. We had steak. We had eggs with spinach and arugula in there with some sourdough toast and a smoothie, man. Listen, I showed them how to cook the eggs or the steak in the air fryer. Now, I done ate it all. These are the remaining pieces of the steak from the air fryer. Now I'm a little greedy. Mm, don't knock it to you. Oh, listen, Eva. It was amazing. What did you have for breakfast, Eva? Fourth Wall said, I hope you did the troll song. LOL. I should do the troll song. But I didn't even have to do the troll song, Fourth Wall, because Eva got him out of there. Eva's like, look, Critter be gone. We try to give the trolls a chance to get their mind right, but if they can't, we scoot them along, yeah? Eva says, nothing yet. I'm going to do a boiled egg and toast. That sounds delicious. Eva, do you like avocado or no? If you like avocado, I got a little thing for you, a little recipe for you. Super simple. And more of my description, you can feel your body needs to work in certain areas, mentally as well. Excuse me. We need our blood pumping, running one day triggered to stay with it. I think you said trigger to stay with it. Yes, that's nice. Sinem said turkey. What's up, turkey? Yeah, Skyrom, listen. You need the blood flow. You do. Yes, avocado's good. So Eva, you know what you could do? Whenever you feel like it, you could take that toast it, put a light layer of butter or mayo, smash that avocado, add a little bit of garlic salt in the avocado with some black pepper, smash it, just the avocado, lay it over that toast, and put some everything bagel seasoning on it and slap an egg on it. Poof. Boy, oh boy. You eat that right there, and you'll be like, man, where have you been my whole life? Prakar, what's up? What's going on? Right now, I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm just filter feeding. You're so funny, bro. He said he's filter feeding. Yeah, that right there, that avocado toast, delicious. I know what I'm having next time. Listen, Skyrom, it's delicious, tastes good, and you can either make it a sandwich or you can make it just a toast. You know what I mean? You can keep your eggs on the side of the plate, and you can just add your toast, the avocado toast, right on the side. You can do both. Matter of fact, I got a picture of it. You guys want to see it? I haven't worked out in like 2 months due to a minor surgery. I want to go back so bad. Yeah, Prakar, take your time and recover well. You'll be glad you did. My new recipe, I just don't have no avocado to do it today, but I just took notes. Thank you. Yes. Let me show y'all what it looks like, man. I tell y'all what I actually do in my own life. So it's beautiful when I can just show you what it looked like. Check that out, y'all. Eggs with avocado toast. Look at it with the everything bagel seasoning. Let's go. Let's grow. Check it out. You see that toast right there? Same ingredients I just told y'all about. You see it right there. You see those little pieces, those little seeds. That's the everything bagel seasoning right there. And then that's the eggs right there with the arugula right there. Arugula's been my thing lately. He said that look amazing. Appreciate you, Skyron. Y'all see it? So I be trying to tell y'all what I actually be doing. You know what I mean? Because I think it can help y'all too. And if you win, I win. We all win. Let's win. You know what I mean? Yeah, Skyron. I was showing them earlier too my smoothie bowl that I made. I put some of these things in Discord. Look at the smoothie bowl with the granola, this granola on top. Look at that smoothie bowl right there. You can't make this stuff up, man. When you eat at home, you control how much sugar's in it. You control how much of the stuff you don't need is in it. You know, all the huge words you don't understand, monotriglyceride, flavonoids, all that stuff that you don't understand. You could control what you're putting in your body, and it will help you to maintain your physique, your mental health, hydration, etc., etc. Man, that's it. Eva, listen, I made it in this same cup with a few ingredients, and it came out amazing. And it tastes good. That's the beautiful part about it. It don't just look good; it tastes good. You know what I mean? It don't even just look good; it tastes good. Fourth wall, you always here, man. We may have to moderate you, bro, just for when the trolls come in. Fourth wall likes the troll conversation or the troll song rather. Fourth wall loves that song. Eva, you off today or you working today? So 80% say diet, 20% say exercise. So it's the diet for most people. Huh. That's interesting. You know what I always tell people? If you're going to start lifting weights, don't go crazy about trying to perfect your diet. I think when you start exercising, you're going to need the fuel. And then over time, you can start eliminating certain foods. I think when people start off trying to do it all at once, I think they overwhelm themselves. And when they overwhelm themselves, they're not able to keep it going because they're like, oh my goodness, I'm sore, I'm hungry, and they just crash out. So try to do it methodically. Maybe start with the exercise part first and then start eliminating the foods out of the diet. I have an uncle just like you. He eats just like you. He makes his smoothies. He eats healthy. That's why I enjoy watching you. Thank you, Eva. I try to just show that it's accessible to us. I try to hopefully, I try to just encourage people that you can do it. You just have to make a schedule for yourself. Make a schedule for yourself, and when you do it, you're going to be glad you did because the food is going to give your body what it needs rather than what it wants. Because usually your body wants things because it doesn't have what it needs. Hello, you want it because you don't have what it needs. I'm off. I'm off. I'm happy today. Oh yeah, Eva, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Eva, you always here. Do you want to moderate for us, Eva? I gotta ask Fourth Wall too. I don't know if that's his thing though. All that means, have you ever seen someone eat a bowl of peas? They eat one pea at a time, like it's, no, Fourth Wall. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy, bro. No, I never seen it. I've never seen it, bro. But I don't doubt it, bro. There's a lot of things on the internet, bro. You know what you got to do too? You got to do an internet detox. Got to do an internet detox too. Like only watch stuff that is edifying. All that other stuff, it's just gonna lead to eating comfort food. I realize that when you watch things on the internet that's too overstimulating, it's going to lead to over consuming comfort food. And when you overconsume comfort food, you're gonna gain weight. So it's like watching depressing things, eating, going to sleep. Watching things that are unproductive, eating and going to sleep. That leads to weight gain, and it doesn't lead to a place of results and happiness. And everybody want to be happy, right? I know you do. So sometimes you got to filter out some of that stuff if it's not healthy for you. I don't know if I can moderate. I'm glad to catch streams, but that might be tricky for me. Okay, no problem, bro. It's not a so moderating is not that you have to be there. It's when you are there. There's no pressure. Eva says, sure, why not? So look, just a quick thing for the moderators, right? We try to talk to them first, and then if they continue, then we time them out. We only ban them if they're just super racist and they don't want to change. You understand? But Eva, go ahead and take that. Yeah, Skyrom, you got to watch things that are edifying, man. Things that are positive, things that are growth. This is another thing too. Positive is growth. Growth is positive. So having hard conversations, they're good if they're productive, if there's a reason behind them. But just having hard conversations, just to bump heads, cause friction, disagree, it's only disagreements are good if there's growth at the center of a disagreement. But to only, I'm going to close this poll, but to only talk to disagree and bump heads, it's a waste of time, man. It's a waste of time for all parties. So Eva, say something so you can see that blue wrench. I appreciate your consistency and thank you for always helping out. in the chat. Now you got a little power for when they trying to raise up. You know what I mean? Anytime you're doing something positive, positivity is always met with resistance. Remember that. So Skyrom, as you're on your fitness journey, as you're going and growing, anytime you're doing something positive, it's met with resistance. So we have to keep going and keep growing. Big facts. I'm doing it now because I had an ulcer that almost killed me. My doctor said it came from greasy food, etc. But that ulcer is gone now because they put me on a diet. Nice, Eva. Nice, Eva. Listen, I'm glad you got free from it. You know, things are inevitable. Some things just happen, you know. But I'm glad you overcame, and we're glad you're here. You do your best. Doing your best doesn't always ensure that things don't happen, but at least you give yourself a fighting chance. Some people say that they're like, "Why eat healthier if we're all gonna die?" That's silly. Like you're still alive. So why eat healthier so that you can have a better quality of life? That's why you want a better quality of life. Thank you for that. So needed to hear that. Sometimes your biggest support comes from yourself and a few. Yes, Skyrom. If you got a friend or anybody that's supporting you, that is rare. It's rare to have support. I know. It sounds crazy, but support is rare. It's a rare occurrence. So when you find support, you really appreciate those people and you keep them and don't make them wonder if you appreciate them. Tell them every chance you get that you appreciate them. Don't get tired of telling them because that's how you keep them around. Every person wants to feel appreciated. You and me both want to be appreciated. So let them know, let them know, let them get tired of hearing it, but you don't get tired of saying it. Eva Watson, I appreciate you. No, listen, I appreciate you back. You eat healthier so you can live longer. Yeah, fourth wall. You know, some people say, what if you eat healthy and then something happens? Something happens to you outside of eating healthy. Well, something happens to you, but give yourself a fighting chance for your everyday quality of life. That matters. Your mental health matters. People are tossing out their mental health like it doesn't matter. It all matters. Wholeness matters. It all matters. So maintaining each element little by little, 1% better every day, that matters. Incremental steps matter. I'm not that guy that only praises big time transformations. I count the small wins. I had a great breakfast today. Win, right? Hopefully I have some great sessions that I have to conduct. Win. I'm going into the mindset or I'm going into the action with a winning mentality because I'm starting that way before I start the activity. How do you do that? By practice, gratitude, and for me, my relationship with God, that's what helps me. Locking in on that, locking in on gratitude, locking in on respect. You can't help but grow, baby. I want to be appreciative. Yeah, fourth wall. Love is what it does. Love is not what it says, it's what it does. So if you want appreciation, if you want love, you got to make sure you're giving it away. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure it's an exchange so that we can keep going and growing together. What's going on, Addie? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? That way, it's almost like a machine. You want the machine to keep running, right? So in order to keep the machine running, you want to be depositing fuel into the machine so the machine can work for you. When you're not appreciative, it's almost like driving your car at 80 miles an hour all day and never giving it gas when it gets low on fuel. That car is gonna not work for you. So you want to fuel up the machine, fuel up your friendships. Ain't nobody say you gotta OD, but fuel up your friendships. Make sure it's an exchange between each other. Don't let somebody feel like you don't appreciate them. and appreciate each other. I think it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to do, y'all. We got to maintain each other. We got to keep going and keep growing. But appreciation goes a long way. There's nobody that does anything for me. I make it my business for them to know I appreciate them, even if it's something small. But why do you do that? It's something small. Small things in this world are are literally big things because nothing is promised. So when you got somebody that's really showing up for you, somebody that's really trying to help you show that you appreciate them, man. That's all it is. Ain't no biggie. I appreciate. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you, man. That person might think they might think their whole day over. Somebody appreciates me. You know how showing love can make somebody not want to hurt themselves or hurt others just because you show them love. Have you ever noticed whenever you see people that hurt other people, you ever see the look in their eyes? They look unloved, right? They look unmotivated, right? They look they just look like they're just disconnected from all things that are good, right? They look numb, right? What does that tell you? Number one, they got some mental things going on to a high degree, right? Right. But number two, sometimes a lack of love causes hurt people to hurt people. Spin cycle. That's right, Eva. You know, so you never know uh, that your kindness can go a long way, especially for those that are showing love to you. We had 16 likes, almost at 20. At 20, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You know why? Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here talking to me. You could be anywhere. You could be on another live feed. You could be doing anything, but you're here to talk with me, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate your loved ones. Nothing is promised, but you can do your part by showing your appreciation. Hello. You know what I mean? You can do your part by showing your appreciation. That's right. You know what I mean? Eva, I wanted to ask you, do you exercise, Eva? I know we always talk about the diet part, but I was just curious. No pressure, but are you on a fitness journey, or is it something that you think about, or is it something that you already do? Just out of sheer curiosity. Just out of curiosity. Let's go. So yeah, like we were talking about, man, appreciate your loved ones, lock into your fitness program, right? Lock into things that are moving forward and moving ahead, right? It's easier to just sit and focus on the things that you're going through. It's so easy to do that, right? But sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone, because when you get out of your comfort zone, you start walking into the gift zone. And when you're out of your comfort zone and you're walking into the gift zone, guess what? Life is getting better. Your thoughts, your attitudes are getting better. And you're thinking about progress, right? Let your pain turn into your progress. Let's go. Miss Cooper. What's going on, Miss Cooper? How you feeling? Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Ain't that right, Eva? Right? Turn your pain into passion and let your passion birth purpose. Listen, that's what I'm talking about, Skyron. Amen, bro. You know, everybody's going through something, you know, no matter how big, no matter how small, Everybody's going through something, but we got to start, instead of allowing our issues to paralyze us, we got to allow our issues to push us into purpose and into destiny, right? How long are we going to allow our problems to be at the head of our life and allow our shortcomings to be at the focal point of our life? At some point, we got to say, you know what? Enough is enough. I've been going through long enough. Now I got to turn this thing around, right? I got to let God come into my situation and turn it around. I got to do that. Why? Because I owe it to me. Even says I have an exercise machine for my legs. That's what's up. That's what's up. So do you do it, or does it just hold up the laundry? I'm just playing. Sometimes we get like little exercise bikes and they just hold up the shirts and the pants and everything, you know? But consider this motivation from Coach Will. Go ahead and put it in motion, my friend. You owe it to you, right? You don't owe it to nobody else, right? When you're on your fitness journey, talk to people that are either on their fitness journey or talk to people that can inspire you for your fitness journey. Don't tell your fitness plans to someone that hates fitness or someone that's negative, because they're going to talk you out of it. Talk to people that are going to push you forward into your goals. All right. It's almost like asking somebody for financial information and they're broke. That's not smart. Hey, I'm getting my financial information from Joe Schmo and he's not good with his finances. That's the same as telling someone your fitness journey that isn't into fitness. It doesn't make sense. I know you're excited and you want to tell people, but tell the right person, tell the right kind of people. Don't tell the people that can't help you, right? Don't tell that guy. He's going to be like, oh, no, fitness, no big deal. You don't really need to work out. And it's because they don't care about working out. Okay. Come to the Breakfast Club. Let's talk about fitness, right? Talk to the people in fitness communities that can help you, but don't go to people that cannot help you, and talk to them about it. A lot of times they're going to talk you out of it. You don't really need to be exercising like that. Why do you need to eat healthy? We're all going to go one day anyway. You don't need to eat healthy. Right? Wrong. Quality of life. That's a big thing, guys. How you feel, excuse me, that's a big thing, right? If you're not sleeping well, right? Maybe it's time to address the things that attribute to poor sleep habits. It can be too much blue light before you go to sleep. It's some simple things. It can be eating too close to your bedtime. It can be sleep apnea. It could be sleep apnea. Sometimes you got to get a little at home sleep test and test yourself for sleep apnea. There's a whole bunch of things that could cause you to have certain bad sleep. Now, before, what I would do, I would just wake up in the morning and just get some caffeine. Like, man, the hell with sleep. Caffeine, caffeine, And guess what? I ended up messing up my stomach from being sensitive to caffeine and just drinking caffeine and never addressing my sleep habits. Well, as time went on and I wasn't able to drink caffeine anymore, I had no choice but to address my sleep habits. And I'm glad I did. I haven't even had any caffeine. I haven't even, meaning how I'm talking to you is just based off sleep and diet. And I think creatine helps too. But the point I'm trying to make is addressing those things, whether it be your sleep, whether it be brain fog, getting to the root cause and working on those things so you feel better. Because if you feel better and I feel better, guess what? We going and we growing together. 18 likes, almost at 20. What's going on, Scout? How you feeling, man? How you doing today? How are you? You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be the bullet points for the day, right? The bullet points is appreciate one another. Okay. Don't let someone who is appreciating you, showing you love, support, gratitude, don't let them not know for sure if you appreciate them. Thank you for that. Like number 19. Appreciate you. And number two, talk with people that can help you in the areas that you want to grow in. Even if you have to pay for coaching in the area you want to grow in, that minor investment can pay big dividends in your life. So whether it's free or whether it's paid, you know what I mean? Yeah, what you eating? Goodbye. Thanks for the information. I need to go to work. Okay, Scout, go to work, man. I had some steak, eggs with some sourdough and a smoothie, man. But listen, Scout, I hope you have a good day at work. Uh, so talk to people that can help you. If it's fitness, talk to people that are motivating or in fitness. If it's finance, talk to people that have good financial literacy or that is just good with their finances. Maybe they don't have a lot, but they manage it well. Common misconception is only rich people can teach you about finances. Wrong. There's some people that are thousandaires that can just make their thousand stretch, and it works for them, and it can work for you, right? So go to where help is. Go to where help is. Don't ask the person that is broke about finances. It's not wise. Don't ask the person that hates the gym about fitness. It's not wise. Ask the people that can help you. It's wise. And last but not least, number three. Last but not least, number three. Focus on getting 1% better. 1% better a day. Just one. And watch your soul fly when you just focus on getting 1% better. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to realize that when you are getting 1%, by the time months pass, you're not paying attention because it's only 1%. And by the time you turn around, your whole life has changed because you just got 1% better. Don't look too far to the left, too far to the right. We said, how do we get 1% better? By doing a social media detox. Hello, a social media detox. What does that mean? Anything that is not in line with your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, anything that is negative, anything that is divisive, you get it off of your explore page. Okay. You say you're not interested. You're not interested in things that divide. You're not interested in things that are negative. You're not interested in things that are harmful to your mental capacity. That is going to put you in the criteria of getting 1% better every day. If you are binging on things that are negative, whether it be gossip, whether it be violence, whether it be uh, things that are just negative in general, divisive talk, it is going to stunt your growth for getting 1% better every day. Fourth wall say, don't ask me about finances. That's funny, man. I won't. 19 likes. We're almost at 20. Who's going to be like number 20? So that's the three things. Going on that detox, people, places, and things. I've been working on it. I've been working on it in my own life. You got to be present and be where your feet are. Don't be nowhere else. Don't be so far in the future, so far in the past. You got to be present, be where your feet are. When you're eating, look at the food, taste the food. All right? All right? Look at the food, taste the food, be where your feet are. All right. When you put that A1 sauce, you should be able to taste the notes of the A1 sauce. You shouldn't be so distracted. You can't even eat the food. You're just eating the food like a bot. No, no, no. Enjoy the food, look at the trees, listen to the birds. And before you know it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to feel better because you're present. Oh, what a present it is to be present. Hello. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, guys. Being present. Okay? Being present. So I think we hit that on the head for today. I know everybody's getting ready to have a day of productivity, just 1%. I know Eva is about to use her leg machine today. I know people are just working on themselves to get better. All right. So I encourage every person, even if you make a small challenge, I'm giving out challenges. If you want a challenge, put a one in the chat. It's a fitness challenge. If you want a challenge, put a one in the chat. Motivation is here, it's unlimited. If you want a new challenge for your own life, a 7-day challenge, I put it in the chat. Every day I strive for better and the betterment of others. Skyron, that's because you a grow ganger, baby. Welcome to the grow gang. Okay, all right. Skyron, here's a challenge for you. Which body part needs the most work for you, Skyron? Eva, which body part needs the most work for you? That way I can give you guys a good challenge. Isn't it beautiful? It's a challenge for you, specific to you. Isn't that beautiful? It's coaching 101, baby. Client specific. Eva says, my stomach. Okay, Eva. So what you're gonna do, Eva, is we're gonna start off slow. We're not gonna give you too hard of an exercise. But what you're gonna do, Eva, is you're gonna hold 2 bottles of water like this, 2 bottles of water, and you're for every other day. Matter of fact, we're doing it every day. Bump it. Every day, you're doing 8 on this side bends for your obliques. 8 on this side, just like this. That's your challenge. 8 on each side for 7 days. You got 8 side bends on each side for 7 days. Now, you said, how am I going to remember, right, Eva? Put a timer or an alarm in your phone for the same time every day, the time where you know you can get it in. So whether it's before bed, whether it's after work, whether it's on your lunch break, put that in your phone for 7 days as a reminder to do 8 to 10 side bends to work out your obliques. Okay. That's your challenge, Eva. We're giving out free challenges. Tap in, put a one in the chat if you need a free challenge. My shoulders are killing me, but I think it's because my muscles are weak. I'm not sure. It depends on what you're doing, Skyrom. Is it bench press? Like you said, bench press or overhead? It could be either of those. But I don't want to give you a challenge for your shoulders because if they're hurting, I think you should let them recover. But I would say give me a challenge on any body part that is healthy enough to get a challenge. Um, Thank you. I was writing everything down as you was talking. Good look. I got you, Eva. And make sure you come back. I don't know if you post on your channel at all, but if you post challenge completed, you can tag me. Or if you don't post it, you can just come back and say on a comment on something and say, "Hey, the challenge is going good," or it's up to you. Up to you, however you feel comfortable. But Skyrom, you can do push-ups, 10 push-ups every day this week. Let's go. All right. Your push-ups, you're not going to go wide because that hurts your shoulder. You're going to go externally rotated and push up like that. Okay. So not like this, which will put a lot of pressure on your anterior deltoid. You're going to external rotate and do real push-ups. You got 10 push-ups Wednesday to Wednesday. Eva, you got Wednesday to Wednesday. Tap in to the challenge, guys. We're giving out free challenges. Why not? Let's get better. Bet. I think that's the problem. I've been doing my push-ups. Why? Yes, Skyrom puts a lot of pressure because remember, your shoulders aren't supposed to go back like this. It's not even natural. This movement is not even natural. So when you external rotate it, look, look how free my shoulder is right here. Look how free my shoulder is right here. It ain't free. So we external rotate the shoulder, and now the body can move freely. Most people bench press like that. That's why they have rotator cuff issues later. So we know a thing or two, you know, or two or three. But yeah, do your push up like that. 10 push ups a day. Let's go. So Skyron, you're just doing calisthenics. Okay. Yeah. Lock into that. Eva. Hey, my challenge starts today. That's right, Eva. Yeah. If you do it on video and you post a short, you could tag me. But if not, you can always just leave a comment somewhere and say, hey, challenge day 2, I'm locked in, whatever. But if you post your video, I will repost it as the challenge on my YouTube post. YouTube Skyrom, if you do the push-ups and you want to show, hey, I'm doing it, you can make a YouTube short, or I don't know, you can send the video in Discord. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. It's up to you. The main thing is the work, nothing else. The main thing is the consistency and getting the work done. That's numero uno. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. All right. So listen, let me challenge myself to be on time for my session. Okay. Let me challenge myself to be on time for my session. Listen, as a friendly reminder, in between these live streams, we are on Discord. It's free. We just chop it up in there. There's a food channel, there's a faith chat, there's a progress report chat, all in Discord. Just hit the link in the description, and you can always hit put in the application. I'll review it, and if it makes sense, I'll approve your application, and you'll be in the VIP. But if not, no biggie. It's always good to see you guys on here, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, lock in your challenge. Oh yeah, art chat too for sure. Art chat. Yeah. So listen, we got 19 likes, almost at 20. Who's gonna be like 20? Who's gonna be like 20? If you're like 20, let me know so I can give you a shout out. If you're like 20, let me know so I can give you a shout out. Skyrom says that and working on my whole physique, trying to build strength. Man, that's lovely, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Till next time. That's right. Listen, Eva, don't forget, no matter how you're feeling, Skyrom, don't forget, look yourself in the mirror, get good sleep, and tell yourself, let's go. Let's grow. I see y'all in the next one. Salute.